Haley Bailey as Ariel. Let's get into it.
Yo, this is Rohan. Take that, take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, pull up, fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new to the city, the way I walk, the way I talk, I know that you hear me. Hey, I'm new to the city, hey, I'm new to the city.
What's going on? This is 95 Yoshi, and I'm back with another review. So, today, we definitely have a juicy topic to talk about. Now, there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of people online voicing their opinions regarding the whole casting of the new Little Mermaid movie, the casting of Ariel, played by none other than Haley Bailey, or Holly Bailey. Regardless, we rock with her. Now, she's a great singer, and everybody that watched the trailer for this new movie, I'm sure was taken back by her singing ability. She displayed it very well. I thought people listening to it were like, wow, she's really dope, you know, as far as her singing goes when it came to that teaser that they put out. But a lot of people seem to have a big issue with the race of this character being played by none other than a black person. Woo! And I can't be insensitive to a lot of the people in the world's feeling when it comes to race bending, them changing the race of characters that we've grown to love, regardless if they're fictional or if they're real. Because this is an argument that I've been seeing and hearing a lot, and it's really starting to piss me off. Now, it's intellectually dishonest to act as if the people that are upset as to why the character Ariel is being played by a black person instead of a white person. As in the original cartoon, the mermaid appeared to be Caucasian. So, rightfully so, these people, in my opinion, deserve to feel a way about it. And you know why they should, have the right to feel a way about this situation? Because I felt the way about my childhood cartoons that they decided to race bend and change. And just because of this situation, I'm going to take the time to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Because y'all think this is a game. Hollywood is gonna push people's buttons enough until we're gonna take over. We're gonna boycott, because this whole boycott the movie thing, I've been boycotting movies, so y'all not the first to do this, okay? Now let's go on a little trip. I'm gonna take y'all on a detour to one of my favorite cartoons that they decided to ruin once they made it into a live action movie and cast people of different race and ethnicity as if this was an okay thing to do. Now, I was one of the people, beating my chest about this situation, really upset. Boycotted the movie. I didn't spend $1 to go watch it. The movie was trash. I think I seen it on bootleg or something, quote unquote, allegedly. But I heard it was trash too, which I was glad. But let's get into it. This cartoon that I hold dear to my heart is none other than The Last Airbender. That's right, you guys. As you can see here, The Last Airbender was portrayed by a white boy that they cast as Aang in the last Airbender, the Avatar, they thought that this was a suitable casting. They thought that people weren't going to feel a way about them casting different races to our beloved cartoon characters. But they were so wrong. Even though I'm a black man, I still want to see representation within the characters. I want them to represent, I want them to appear as they were on the screen originally. It doesn't make me feel I don't feel good about watching something that's inaccurate. What is so hard about casting people that look like the original characters? What is so hard about that? Now let's look at another character within that show that they decided to change the race for whatever reason, because we can get a little iffy when it comes to how close he was to Asian descent. Because this character here is an Asian character, not white, not Caucasian. This character is an Asian character. Aang, he's a monk. Now, let's go on to the other cast members. We didn't want to do that, did we? Let's take a look at the other supporting characters within this cartoon that I hold so dearly to my heart, that they just decided to change the race. Like, I want to look at random people supposedly portray characters that I held so dearly to my, halfway adult childhood. So, Sokka, clearly Native American of sort. They hinted at that all throughout the entire series. Every season, they stayed consistent. Katara, Native American or black, cause she could even pass. But no, what we get is them casting these two fairly pale individuals as if we want to look at them on the screen depict our beloved cartoon characters. Trash. Complete trash. Sokka and this fellow do not look anything alike. Katara does not look like this actress. Nothing against the actor and actress. Get your money. Let's go further. Aang, Katara, and Sokka. Even more heightened definition as to their color within the show. These are not pale Caucasian individuals. We would like to see them keep it casted the way it was originally casted. Now, when it comes to The Little Mermaid, I'm biased. I have no choice in the matter. Well, I do have a choice, but I choose to be biased when it comes to this situation. As far as the importance, the outcome of Ariel, The Little Mermaid, her being black and her effect on little girls, little black girls everywhere, and the importance of them seeing their image portrayed on the screen, I think is a big deal. I think that's very important. But at what cost? Why is it we can't create our own characters? Where's the originality? Why do we want to take their characters that they painted as white and make them our own? Why? When we know we will be mad when it happens the other way. We know we will be mad if we have black characters, black cartoon characters, And they take those characters and decide to turn them into Caucasian people or actors and actresses and decide, hey, let's switch it up a little bit. Now, the historical references, I can read the room. I understand what's going on. I understand that they think that the importance of the Little Mermaid being portrayed as a black little girl is going to inspire other young black little girls to believe that they can be an actress, they can sing, they can do anything and everything that anybody else can do, of all races, etc. The only problem I have is it's hypocritical. How far are we going to go? How far are we going to go being hypocrites when it comes to this situation? Because I thought about another character that I liked, another cartoon character that I would just be very upset if they decided to change the race when it came to a live action film. And this character is none other than Static Shock. A fictional character, yes, very fictional. Static Shock has superpowers, he can shock people, etc., etc. And I just think it would be a shame if they decided to make a movie about Static Shock and portrayed him as a Caucasian male. Would we be upset about this? Would this be okay because it's not real? Because he's not a real character? Because he's fictional? They should be able to portray Static Shock in any light that they would like? Because to me, Static Shock was a big deal in my childhood. I was hyped, to see us represented in such light. Static Shock, a new creative character that also fit into the DC universe when there isn't so much representation of black men or black teenagers or boys when it comes to that. But we get that, another one with Static Shock, and we're supposed to not say nothing when they race bend. It's okay for Sokka and Katara to be portrayed by these guys. This is not okay. This is not okay. The same way Static Shock shouldn't be portrayed as a white man. The same way Aang, an Asian character, shouldn't be portrayed by a white boy. Sokka, Katara, and Aang, they all represent a group of people around the world just as much as Ariel, the Little Mermaid, represented a group of people, a group of young little girls that loved the Little Mermaid. Now, is the Little Mermaid less watchable if they keep it original? Is the Little Mermaid less, does it hurt that much to watch them keep things the way that they originally intended it to be? I know that plenty of you are going to have issues with what I had to say. And I don't care, because it has to stop somewhere. The hypocrisy has to stop. If I stood up and I boycotted The Last Airbender movie once it was released, regardless of how much I wanted to see the movie, I wanted to see The Last Airbender throwing water and air and rocks at people, shooting flames out of his hands and stuff like that. But no, Why would I go spend my hard-earned money to watch them change the race of every character to fit their social agendas? We got all the bad guys being portrayed as Middle Eastern, Arabs and whatnot, all the whole Fire Nation, when in the original series, the Fire Nation was more likely to be either Japanese or white. But we're just gonna change everybody's race because that's what we like to do. Because we wanna play into social agendas, whether or not it's beneficial to the people that grew up watching these shows. Am I for Ariel being played by Holly Bailey? I'm biased. I kind of am. I don't care because the Little Mermaid's not my jam. But I would be a liar if I didn't point out the hypocrisy within the situation. But really just the passion that I get from this has more so to do with, me standing on it by myself when it came to that original movie. There wasn't as much uproar when it came to the Avatar: The Last Airbender and how they just decided to change everyone's race and thought it was okay. So with the big commotion about, the Little Mermaid and Holly Bailey playing as Ariel, I would be remiss if I didn't say anything about it, give my pointers and views when it comes to the situation, and call you out for being a hypocrite. Stop it. Get some help. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this review or rant, whatever you want to call this. Just be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is 95 Yoshi. Peace.
Yo, this is Rohan. Take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, pulling up fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new to the city, the way I walk, the way I talk, I know that you hear me. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city, pull up fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy.